There are many special forces around the world, and each and every country labels them in a certain way, with each of them consisting of some of the most elite soldiers in the armed forces. And today I'm going to talk all about some of the most elite special forces from the entire world. And if you're just as interested as me regarding this topic, you will not want to miss this. So without further ado, let's dive right in and talk about what exactly makes these 10 special forces the best of the best. Number 10. Grupo de Intervento Speciale, GIS, Italy. This Special Intervention Group, GIS, is a special unit of the Italian state police specializing in counter-terrorism operations, hostage rescue, and crisis management. GIS was founded in 1978 and is considered one of the most important intervention departments in Europe. GIS has a wide range of skills and a wide range of technological tools, including the use of geographic information systems, GIS for geospatial analysis of crisis, and field interventions. In general, GIS focuses on training, planning, and executing high-risk operations to protect public and national security. GIS members are selected from the best elements of the state police after passing a rigorous selection and training process and are constantly updated and trained to face the most difficult challenges. Number 9. Alpha Group, Russia. Alpha Group is a special unit of the Russian law enforcement agencies created in 1974 to perform tasks in counter-terrorism, hostage rescue, special operations, and protection of high-level government officials. Alpha Group members are selected from Russian law enforcement agencies, including police and military officers, and undergo rigorous selection and training process. Pieces of training include hand-to-hand combat techniques, infiltration tactics, weapon handling, and interrogation techniques. Alpha Group has been engaged in several successful operations, including the 2002 hostage release of Moscow's Dubrovka Theater and the 2004 Beslan hostage release. Number 8. British Special Air Service, SAS, Britain. The British Special Air Service, also known as SAS, is a special forces unit of the British Army. It was formed in 1941 during World War II to conduct covert and clandestine operations behind enemy lines. The SAS is trained to operate in a variety of environments, including desert, jungle, Arctic, and urban environments. Their training emphasizes physical fitness, marksmanship, and the ability to operate independently for extended periods of time. The SAS is known for the hit of the like button, just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in reality, it's known for its involvement in several high-profile operations, including the Iranian embassy siege in London in 1980 and the Gulf War in 1991. They've also been involved in numerous other conflicts and operations around the world. The SAS is highly respected for its professionalism, expertise, and bravery, and its selection process is known to be one of the toughest in the world. Number 7. Joint Force Task JTF-2, Canada. Joint Force Task 2, JTF-2 is a Canadian Special Operations Force. It was created in 1993 and is primarily focused on conducting counter-terrorism operations and special operations missions in support of Canadian national interests. JTF-2 is considered one of Canada's most elite and secretive military units, and their operations are classified. Their selection process is strict, and candidates must undergo intense physical and mental training. JTF-2 has been involved in several high-profile operations, including the capture of Taliban leaders in Afghanistan in 2002 and the rescue of hostages in Iraq in 2015. Their operations are conducted in close cooperation with other Canadian and international military and intelligence organizations. Number 6. Special Service Group SSG, Pakistan. The Special Service Group SSG is a special operations force of the Pakistan Army. It was formed in 1956 and is considered one of the most elite and highly trained military units in Pakistan. The SSG's primary role is to conduct unconventional warfare and special operations missions, including counter-terrorism, intelligence gathering, and reconnaissance. They're also trained in direct action and hostage rescue operations. The selection process for the SSG is rigorous, and candidates outside of the standard training must undergo specialized training in areas such as airborne operations, amphibious warfare, and mountain warfare. The SSG has been involved in several high-profile operations, including the capture of over 900 Indian soldiers during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971 and the rescue of hostages from the Taliban in Afghanistan in 2007, as well as many other operations around the world. Number 5. National Gendarmerie Intervention Group, GIGN, France. The National Gendarmerie Intervention Group, also known as Groupe d'Intervention de la Gendarmerie Nationale, GIGN, is a special operations unit of the French National Gendarmerie. It was created in 1974 in response to several high-profile terrorist attacks in France. The GIGN is primarily focused on counter-terrorism operations, including hostage rescue, arrest of armed criminals, and protection of government officials. They are also trained in other specialized areas such as close protection and explosive ordnance disposal. The selection process for the GIGN is rigorous, and candidates must undergo intense physical and mental training, as well as marksmanship, close quarters combat, and tactical driving. GIGN operators are also trained in negotiation techniques and psychology to better deal with hostage situations. The GIGN has been involved in several high-profile operations, including the rescue of passengers from a hijacked Air France flight in 1994 and the capture of a notorious gangster in 2018. Number 4. Sayeret Matkal, Israel. Sayeret Matkal is a special forces unit of the Israel Defense Forces (IDF). It was formed in 1957 and is considered one of the most elite and secretive units in the Israeli military. Sayeret Matkal's primary mission is to conduct intelligence gathering and special operations, including hostage rescue and targeted assassinations. They are also trained in unconventional warfare and deep reconnaissance. The selection process for Sayeret Matkal is rigorous, and candidates must smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. But no, on the more serious side of things, the candidates undergo a special and unique training that includes close combat, urban warfare, and marksmanship. Sayeret Matkal has been involved in several high-profile operations, including the 1972 Munich Olympic hostage crisis and the rescue of hostages from a hijacked Air France flight in 1976, as well as other operations in Israel and around the world. Number 3. Indian Marine Commandos, Marcos, India. Marcos stands for Marine Commando Force, also known as the Marine Commandos, and is a special forces unit of the Indian Navy. It was formed in 1987 and is primarily focused on conducting special operations in maritime environments. Marcos' primary roles include conducting amphibious operations, reconnaissance and intelligence gathering, and special operations such as hostage rescue and anti-piracy operations. They are also trained in various areas such as underwater diving, demolitions, and hand-to-hand combat. Marcos operators are also trained in languages, underwater demolition, and survival skills to better prepare them for their missions. Marcos has been involved in several high-profile operations, including the rescue of hostages from a hijacked Indian Airlines flight in 1999 and the anti-piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden. They have also been involved in numerous other conflicts and operations within India and around the world. Number 2. Navy SEALs, USA. The United States Navy Sea, Air, and Land Teams, commonly known as Navy SEALs, is a special operations force of the United States Navy formed in 1962 and are considered one of the most elite and highly trained special forces units in the world. The Navy SEALs' primary roles include conducting direct action warfare, special reconnaissance, and unconventional warfare missions. They are also trained in a variety of other areas such as diving, airborne operations, and intelligence gathering. Navy SEALs operators are also trained in languages, psychology, and survival skills, along with marksmanship and negotiations training. The Navy SEALs have been involved in several high-profile operations, including the capture of Osama bin Laden in 2011 and the rescue of hostages from Somali pirates in 2009. They've also been involved in numerous other conflicts and operations around the world, which can clearly be seen from all the movies in which they're involved. Number 1. Special Force, USA. The United States Special Forces, also known as Green Berets, are yet another special forces operations coming from the United States Army in this list. They were formed in 1952 and are considered one of the most elite and highly trained special forces units in the world. The Green Berets' primary mission is to conduct unconventional warfare such as guerrilla warfare, direct action, and special reconnaissance. They're also trained in a variety of other areas such as foreign internal defense, counter-terrorism, and information operations. The selection process for the Green Berets is tough, and only a few select ones get picked by the end of the training, which includes intense physical and mental training, as well as specialized training, small unit tactics, and language proficiency. Green Berets operators are also trained in cross-cultural communication and regional expertise to better prepare them for their missions abroad where their country is involved in some way. The Green Berets have been involved in numerous conflicts and operations around the world, including the Vietnam War, Gulf War, and the war in Afghanistan. They've also conducted humanitarian and peacekeeping missions in various countries, everything leading up to them being, according to many, the best special force on the planet in today's world. See you in the next video.